Welcome back to CryptoZonZ, peer-to-peer, trustless, permissionless, decentralized news gets you into crypto zones. Secrets to health and a long life. In this video, we'll do zone coverage in zone number 3, personal growth, and having specifically to do with health and longevity. I set up a spot right over here. Why don't you come join me over here? This is awesome. Now, I've been down here. This is one of my favorite places. I have had as many as 22 people down here at dawn on a Saturday morning. So this is kind of a tough spot to get to. You got to wear boots to get to it. But if you seek, things get given to you. And this place, I really treat it kind of like it was given to me. It's very, very private place, right dead center of the national average of a big city. But in this video, there will be 3 overarching things which flow through it. Number 1, love yourself so you'll be available to love others. Number 2, passion. Gotta have passion. And number 3, there's a universal principle known by the acronym A.S.K, A.S.K, and I'll get into that in the video. Well, I'll mention it right here. Ask and things get given to you. Seek and you find things. Knock on doors and places will open up that you never dreamt of before. So if we follow those kinds of, or that ask, we can welcome adversity. A lot of times when we get into deep challenges, people are concerned primarily on what's going on right now and they lose focus on what's ahead or the future. And if we keep our focus, not losing control in the present, but keep our focus on the future, then doors open up that never would have possibly been opened up for us had we not gone through some deep, deep challenges. So welcome adversity. How old am I? If you want to guess, please leave your guess in the comments. I'll appreciate it. So the number one most important thing, I think, is, there's a barn swallow. The number one most important thing is passion. You gotta have passion. Why? I mean, you've just got to find what your passion is. My passion is goes by hashtag love all serve others. Hashtag love all serve others. You Google that, you'll find a lot of the writings and the videos that I've done so far. I happen to have the fundamental passion of giving to others, and I know that I've got to take care of my own business first so that I can be available to have the time and the energy to give to others. And I want to be able to have my have my life organized so that I can do that. I want to give it away. It's very, very rewarding. But from a passion, well, I also have a passion like for Bitcoin and cryptos and peer-to-peer fintech technology, just because it really, finances and money is practically a fundamental thing that can help us to be able to free up time, and it's just a very, very important thing. And I really appreciate the option and the choice that Bitcoin and cryptos offer anybody, anytime, anywhere into a separate individual financial economy. But from passions flow pure desire, motivation, creative juices, adrenaline, goals, vision, plans, dreams. I've told my boys many times, take a deep breath in, take up some space. Act like you know what you're doing instead of walking around like you don't have a clue. And that's what can happen when you get all these things going. You have some confidence, you have somewhere that you want to get going, and you go about and you do it. So passion is extremely important. Number 2, organize. I have something that when I'm really disciplined at it, it really is very, very powerful. I call it ABC 1, 2, 3. And the best time to do this is the night before. You sit down, and what I do is I just write A, B, and C on an 8x11. And under A, I put 1, 2, 3, the things that I absolutely positively have to get done that day no matter what. Say I have to meet someone at 2:30, or I have to run an errand for someone, or maybe it might even be something as mundane as washing the car. But under B, I do the same thing, 1, 2, 3. And those are the things that absolutely positively have to be done that day, except only after the A's are done. And under the C's, 1, 2, 3, I think of things that I can do maybe logistically as I'm going about getting the A's and the B's done. And when you put it in black and white, when you pen it down, there's a synergy that happens, and it catalyzes the plans that you have. And when you do this organizing, what you find yourself doing is saying things like, I'm not free at 2:30. And the reason why is because you already had something planned, and you're going to be, it's very, very empowering. Number 3 is sleep. It's been shown, we got more and more data that shows that a life where there's a vast lack of sleep, it can lead to early onset of dementia in many cases. And of course that really damages the body processes and causes a tumbling and a dominoes effect. But I get 6 or 7 hours, sometimes 10. I typically get 6, and then I like to nap during the day, get a half hour. Depending on how exhausted I might get, I might even do a 2.5 hour nap. But if I work to exhaustion, that's fine once in a while. But what I'm saying is I don't think that it's a thing to be doing as a habit, getting exhaustion. Sleep, I have something called the 3 R's. You rest, replenish, and you reset. And that makes you very much more available to people, being able to look people in the eye and being present. It really helps to build good relationships. Number 4 is hydrate. We're 70% water, so it's very, very important that we get great water. And I don't like the fluoride or anything added to it. I have filters that take that out. And when I'm out and about, I focus on buying high pH balanced water that is also filtered. It'd be very good for us to understand the relationship between acidity and alkalinity. It's been proven that cancer cannot exist in an alkaline environment. And our natural body processes have that kind of going up and down during the day, tries to keep it at neutral. Neutral is 7, if you want to do some more research on that. And then if you have an alkaline level of your bodily fluids at 8, that's 10 times more alkaline than a neutral or a 7. But when you start going negative is when you're eating a lot of acidic foods, or maybe you're not doing well with stress, and that's when body processes can break down and cause toxins to exist more prevalent in our systems, which are like feeding beds for cancer cells and all sorts of other things, inflammation and things that break down and cause pain. Number 5, it kind of leads to that diet. Diet is so important. Veggies. It's good for us to know about some superfoods like onions and mushrooms that take care of a lot of free radicals. I don't want to get into a lot of detail here, but onions and mushrooms are great detoxifiers, as well as water to back up to that one. It really is one of the best ways for us to begin to feel better if we feel ill at ease, is to drink a lot of water and get a lot of sleep. But in the diet, I eat a lot of strawberries or blueberries. Blueberries are known also to be brain berries. They're very good for your brain. Let's see, seeds, nuts, they have really good healthy fats in them. But greens, and leading to number 6, I call it triple fold workout. We need to be conscientious to get a physical workout, a mental workout, and an emotional workout. A physical workout is, just getting that. I go about 4 days a week at a high cardiovascular workout where I'm sweating, and a lot of times it's 7 days a week. But it helps to detoxify, get those, it's really good for your blood pressure and blood, of course. And a lot of you know a lot of this. This is just reminders, but I just hope that this, to me, would be a successful video if you gain one thing out of this or more. But get a good physical workout. I like to do sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, walking. It's very important to make sure that you do push-ups that aren't damaging. Google that for good form on that. Mental workout, what I mean are things like games or reading or conversation is really, really good to help our mind to continue to be clicking away. And emotional workout, the main thing there is to understand and to practice forgiveness. The lack of forgiveness really leads to resentment, which is a form of anger, which left unchecked can be extremely debilitating to the body. Actually, anger in itself is a great, great emotion. It tells us, hey, something's wrong. And that's very, very good. The problem in history is that humans have acted on anger while they're still angry. And so just be conscientious of that, be mindful of that. Forgive a lot, laugh a lot. That's good for the gut and digestion, to laugh and to be, handle the anger well. So number 7, relationships. So after we have all those 6 things in check, then we're much more able to be successful in building meaningful, deep relationships. We're social beings. We're meant to be around people, and it's been shown that people who have gone into solitary confinement, they develop another personality. They split personalized. They schizoid, and they do that as a natural process to survive. And it's kind of an amazing thing to think of. We're meant to be social, and so the best way to be social and to gain deep, rewarding, meaningful, lifelong relationships is to give and not to expect anything in return. And people who resonate with that will come back to you. So that's it. That's all. It's that simple. I hope you've gained something about that. Please, if you want to guess my age, leave it in the comments, and I'll appreciate that. Smash that like. I wish you well. I wish you wealth. I wish you health. Until next time, peace.